Thank you, my PRO. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Therefore, go with the conviction that as a faculite, you are very special and really be fully equipped and prepared to take on the challenge that may remain ahead. I see Fakunle 94 as a generation of eagles that flies higher. We wish to commend our proprietors, the principals, the vice principals, and the teachers who saw in us in time when it is convenient and in time when it is not convenient. Even though sometimes we prove stubborn, but they still have faith in us and they still believe we can do better. And I see today, I know in their minds today, they are full of joy that out of today, they can see the fruit of their labor. Once again, we appreciate you all for all your selfless input and your lives. And we will continue to support the school in whatever way we can uplift the name and the standard and the legacy. To the graduates of Fakunle Unity School, I want to encourage you that you stay fast and see us as your mentor and the challenge that you too can grow higher than us. We enjoy all the utilities and the opportunities that is available for us as of this moment. I want to announce to you that as I'm talking to you right now, with the support of my colleagues in diaspora and those here present, you have the access to go on Fakunle website, which is tagged www.fakunle94.com to access anything you need or any instrument you need or any material that you need to succeed. To all my members again of Fakunle 94, without you, I am nothing. Without you, my colleague, my ESCOs are nothing. And without your support today, we cannot go anywhere. So I owe you all this, and I say thank you, thank you, thank you. For your time, the money, the energy you put there, and at this moment, I want all the ESCOs, either planning committee, the sponsor, the other committee, the planning committee, to please stand for recognition. Alhaji Yusuf, please stand up. Have your seat. At this point, I know very well that you might remember there is a club or there is a part that signified Fakunle 94, which is called Ojuelegba. I know this particular venue holds an heritage that shapes us. Sometimes we laugh. Okay. As you can see, the memory still lingers. Igbo Odaju. And as you can see, in our various lives, we have faced this dilemma of Ile Aye Odaju. And where we find ourselves today, to the glory of God, we have succeeded. And we are still succeeding. As I round up, please avail yourself to fully utilize the interest and the highly rewarding activities that we have done so far. And right now, as I'm talking to you, You are on live streaming. We see everything. And our colleague in diaspora are watching with us. And all this one, I want to recognize the presence of two people right now, which is Alhaji Yusuf Adepoju, to please stand. While standing, it might interest you that Alhaja Amdat Adepoju, here present, I want her to stand as well, happens to be the oldest student of Fakunle 93 sets, and she happened to be the senior girl of that time. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence. And I want to appreciate God for this opportunity. This is indeed an opportunity given for me from above, and to God be the glory for everything. Long live Fakunle Comprehensive High School. Long live Fakunle 94. Long live Osun State, Nigeria. Thank you.
That was beautiful. With the permission of the president of the set, 94 set, we need a class captain this morning. We need to write some names of noisemakers. President, Henry Odili. Okay, if we can contact him, maybe online. Maybe we should appoint someone here now that will be our class captain. And we'll be writing down names of noisemakers. And we will submit the names of the noisemakers. Baba Koya Dada when he comes around. Yes, thank you very much. Very quickly, we'd like to recognize the following. Everyone here is very, very important. I'm aware that the national president is on his way. But while we expect other dignitaries, please welcome with me Alhaja Amdalat Adepoju. She will join us to step forward, ma. Please come forward, ma. Honor to whom honor is due. Alhaja Amdalat Adepoju, the extreme chair there, at the extreme end. Ed Prefect Girl, 1973. Where was I then? 1973 set. Thank you very much, ma, for coming. Incidentally, she's a mother to one of our own. A great man indeed. Alhaji Yusuf Adepoju. Very humble man. Alhaji Yusuf Adepoju is a big man now. But in those days, he was one of the weak students. Anyhow. You know. We used to see him as Omoboti, Omahanfi official Kagbe. While some of us would do the trekking, you know. Thank God for your life, mommy. A round of applause for her once again. Yes, there is someone else we should really recognize. And we want to, of course, I like surprises a lot. You were not told, but please, you will join us as we recognize our one and only Olukoni DB Adegoke. Help me lead, Baba. Please come and join us here on the high table, sir. Olukoni DB Adegoke. Let's give him a standing ovation, sir. Olukoni DB Adegoke. Honor to whom honor is due. Honor to whom honor is due. Olukoni DB Adegoke. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. To God be the glory for giving this privilege. You see, in those days, I used to look at him like Big Bate on governor Lori TV, and you wonder, somebody once said, Aregbe cooking lost toilet. I'm sorry I used the word. I think I overheard it one day in town. Town was governor kì í sùn. Wọ́n ní Aregbe kì í sùn. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ tún sọ wọ́n ní kò kì í lọ sí toilet. Why? Because when you look at some of these people at times, you'll be like, are they actually human? I used to look at him then, is he human? But this morning I've been able to shake him, and I can see he's human. Sir, I didn't have the opportunity when I was in school, but I'm glad God preserved my life, gave me the opportunity to shake you. Thank you very much, sir. Incidentally, he's one of my biggest fans on my early morning broadcast on Tuesday morning. Happy Day Motivational Radio broadcast on Osun State Broadcasting Corporation. I get a lot of encouragement from him. A round of applause to him once again. He presents us some copies of this book. I was like, Baba is still agile enough to produce something like this. All Black Africa, Enemy War on Black Culture. Her Histo-Social Verity being popularized by Olukoni D.B. Adegoke. Baba, because of this book, you will join me on Happy Day broadcast one of these days very soon. Thank you, sir. It's something I would like to talk about on that broadcast. Yes, while other dignitaries come in, we'll be recognizing them. Please help me inform the cultural troupe from Fakunle Unity Government High School to be getting set. The cultural troupe will come for their performance any moment from now. But at the moment, as part of alteration to the program, for the benefit of those who are joining us to celebrate with us, what is this Fakunle School itself? One of the things I think I am so glad to benefit from in this event is the history of Fakunle. The history is very, very long. But if you are holding the anniversary booklet, let me just rush through the beginning. I'll skip the middle and go to the end. The cultural troupe, while the cultural troupe gets set. The history of Fakunle Comprehensive High School, Shibo, cannot be treated in isolation without making reference to the founder and proprietor, Pa Reverend Timothy Adetunji Fakunle, who was born on January 7th, 1920, to the family of Pa Elisha Fakunle and Madam Elizabeth Ishkolade Fakunle of blessed memory. He started his primary education at St. Paul's School, SLK, in 1927. In the year 1933, he followed Mr. Ben Adeluba, his cousin, to Ondo, for his Standard 4 education at St. Stephen Primary School, Odoshida. He later came back to Elisha for the completion of his primary education at Methodist School, Otakwete, in 1935. His teaching career, Methodist School, Okesa, Elisha, was where his first teaching career started. And skipping to the history of the school itself. That's on page 8. Okay. That's from the political activities of Baba. In the field of politics, Pa Fakunle was an Aoist. His political activism earned him the position of councillorship when between 1961 and 1962 was voted to serve Ijesha Northern District Council, and he did this diligently without blemish. Even participated actively till the days of Unity Party of Nigeria, when he became chairman UPN in Atauja Ward D, Oshogbo local government. In 1983, during the political turmoil of the western part of Nigeria, twice he smelled political victimization with harassment and detention. The timely intervention of military takeover during Buhari Diagon regime saved him from being jailed. In 1963, he registered his printing and publishing company with Nigerian government as Fakunle Major Services. And that was where the name Fakunle Major, whatever, started from. He was a prolific writer with over 70 titles to his name, together and in company of his wife. As a good businessman, both couples were able to spread their business acumen successfully by establishing photography and hotel businesses. Having successfully managed the businesses, in 1965, Reverend Fakunle founded Major Commercial Training College, Makotrako, which later metamorphosed into Fakunle Major Commercial College, and finally became Fakunle Comprehensive High School, and finally again became Fakunle Unity Government High School. He was talented with melodious voice, good at piano, fantastic guitarist, pianist. This he exhibited by founding a musical outfit called Fakunle Major Orchestra in 1960, which snowballed into Christian melody evangelistic group. Many records and cassettes were produced. In the field of politics, Fakunle was an host. Okay, that one has been taken. And everything that led to the creation of the school. It's so delighting that the spirit this man had can still be seen in the lives of all of us many years after. We thank God for the life of Fakunle, and the school anthem, as it was recorded, shows that the legacy of Fakunle is worthy of being protected. And that's why we have all come together 25 years after to protect and still elevate the legacy of Fakunle Comprehensive High School, now Fakunle Unity Government High School. And as a round off on that part, I just want to reiterate our slogan for the school. Fakunle 94 set has a slogan. Fakunle 94 reunion. We are just getting used to it. FAC 94 reunion. Reunion, FAC 94. FAC 94 reunion. Reunion, FAC 94. And we are believing that by the time we come together on the 58th reunion, we will not be holding walking stick. We prayed yesterday now that we will not be holding walking sticks. We will still be without walking stick by the time we come together then. So, but Fakunle School itself has a slogan, we lead, others follow. Let's take that again. We lead, others follow. Thank you very much. Please, we would like to have the cultural troupe come forward to have their performance. And while we are expecting the cultural troupe, please let them come in. While we're expecting the cultural troupe, kindly welcome with me Mrs. Stella Abeke Ajayi, Vice President, the National Association of Fakunle Comprehensive High School. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. The cultural troupe, please. Are they ready? Is the cultural troupe ready? Yes. A round of applause to them as they come forward. That's the cultural troupe of Fakunle Unity Government High School. Can you imagine? I've introduced the president, I've introduced the vice president. I didn't even introduce myself. That's not good. My name is Oluwagbemiga Detukumbo Omo Papa Famino. Benga Famino is my name from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation. Thank you very much.
Iba mi akọ́dá tó kọ́kọ́ dá tiẹ̀ sórí ewéwé o. Ìbà mi ìbà ṣẹ̀dá tó kọ́kọ́ dá tiẹ̀ sórí lẹ́pẹ̀pẹ̀ o. Ìbà bàbá, ìbà yèyé, ìbà ọmọdé, ìgbàgbàlagbà. Àwa ti wá ṣe bàkáwa tó ṣeré o. Kẹ̀wá jójú wa ṣe lọ. lọ́jọ́ èní o torí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ló bá jù bá ilẹ̀ alánú bálàǹdà bá jù bò ògiri alánú àwa ti wá ṣe bàkáwa tó ṣeré o kẹwàá jójú wá ṣe lọ́jọ́ èní o ìbá pẹ́lẹ́gẹ́ ọwọ́ o ìbá pẹ́lẹ́gẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ o. ó wá dorí òdorí ó dorí àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa pittsburgh ega fámọdún chairman akínyìn pẹ́ ṣeun pòfẹ́sọ̀ ẹkúndayọ̀ àlàó àmàṣẹ́pẹ́ ṣe o ọba adédọ̀kọ̀ abọ́lárìnwá ṣe àdúpẹ́ mr asis olúrẹ̀mí national president ó Fakunle unity government akínyìn pẹ́ ṣeun ó wá dorí òdorí ó dorí àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa ó Fakunle government school akínyìn pẹ́ dúpẹ́ akínyìn pẹ́ ṣeun lágbára Elédùmarè ẹ̀ní jáde lókú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ní jáde lárùn lọ́wọ́ wà ní mo kí yín tẹ̀ṣọ́ mo kí yín tológun lágbára Elédùmarè ẹ̀ní jábọ́ lókú lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ní bọ́mọdé bá dúpẹ́ orí àná dandan ni arómi aróore mìíràn gbà àwa dúpẹ́ orí ńkọ́ dandan ni oníròmìíràn ò jàre lágbára Elédùmarè àrìnàkórè àkòyá ibi lágbára Elédùmarè ẹ̀ ń dèrè wá. àjùbà àṣebà o àjùbà àṣebà o ẹnu jì ní lọ ṣe bóun làájùbà àjùbà kì bá wa ṣe. àjùbà àṣebà o àjùbà àṣebà o àjùbà àṣebà o àjùbà àṣebà o ẹni jù ní lọ àwa fẹ́ máa lọ. àwa fẹ́ máa lọ.
àwa fẹ́ máa lọ.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
ọdún ìhù èyí o.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
eré ọ̀tẹ̀ èyí o.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
àwa fẹ́ máa lọ.
àwa fẹ́ máa lọ.
ìhù ẹ̀mí èyí o.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
ìhù ọdún èyí o.
oníjà ṣe mọ́.
àwa fẹ́ máa lọ.
àwa fẹ́ máa lọ.
ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. A round of applause to celebrate them. The dancing troupe, the dance troupe of Fakunle Unity Government High School. Thank you so much. Níjọ́ Thursday, abáwọn gbá bọ̀. A fún wọn ní 1-0. But a mọ̀ pé wọ́n fi ọ̀nà wa ni. Wọ́n kàn fi respect wa pé a gbọ́dọ̀ máa gé àwọn people yìí. Wọ́n ṣàfún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ bá wa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. But eléyìí tó ń ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe tán yìí mi rò pa lè attempt ẹ̀. I don't think so. I don't think so. Ẹni tó bá dánwò láàrin Fakunle 94. On Friday we woke up very late. Bóyá ó sàn ìrọ̀lẹ́ náà tó bá jí lọ́la. Thank you so much. Yes, while the event was on, we kept having more persons joining us. And in our midst now, we have the national president, all students of Fakunle Comprehensive High School. We have in our midst, yes, the national president. Without wasting any further time, please step forward, sir, to deliver your goodwill message. President, sir, please come. Other dignitaries will be recognized very soon. That's, I think I could call you Alhaji Aziz Ibrahim, right? Adiremi. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first of all tender my unreserved apology for coming here only today. Because this program, I can say wholeheartedly that from the beginning of the planning to the end of it, I'm very privy to it. And I have to thank the organizers for doing this fantastic, for bringing out this fantastic program. I want to start from our teachers, both retired and serving. You are welcome, sirs. You are welcome, mass. The National High School here present, particularly the Vice President, Madam Stella Ajayi, the School of 94 sets, fantastic sets of 94. The organizer of this program. In fact, if I say what you have done since yesterday or thereabout surpassed what the National Association organized, it's not, I'm not trying to give you a sort of, I'm not trying to overrate you, or to overrate you, please. Because recently we organized this type of events. But the irony of it is this. one of you form a part of the organizing committee. Eunice Drosimi by name. And at a point that time, please, I don't want to read anything today because I'm overwhelmed. Overwhelmed in the sense that I did not expect what is happening now today, even since you have started. Torí kí n má parọ́ tàn yín, ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n ń pè ní akẹ́yìndígbẹ̀gbọ̀n. If you want to read my address, please go to the bronchial and read it. Because my conviction changed since I've started watching this program, probably through the media. So in essence, there was a particular day we all agreed at that committee level that the financier of that program should be set. That is the set that had already been organized. Then my sister just sat down quietly. That was Eunice. So everybody was saying, okay, send this message to my set. They collected the message, they sent through their platform or whatever. I discovered that my sister did not even say anything. I said, Eunice, what happens? He said, it seems I don't have set. Oh. I said, you don't have set. What do you mean? Because I cannot dispute it with her. Because we have some students who claim to be Fakunle, but they are not part of us. You ask me why. The students that graduated after demolition, up to the time when the new one opened, they are neither here or there, or not there. So they can't claim to be Fakunle or Fakunlites. I thank God today that I passed through Fakunle. Because it is not for today's program. Because myself and your coordinator or your president, we've been communicating from time, even though it doesn't base in Nigeria. But every time, whenever your set was going to do certain thing, he will contact me. President, we want to do this. I said, it is okay. If with or without even passing through the National School. Because I know that believe you me, mo take a pay and say on my behalf. Yorùbá ní tí ọmọ ẹni bá dára ká wí, ní fi ṣaya. Ẹ ń gbé wa nígbọ̀nwọ́ ni. And I thank God during my tenure, mo rí nǹkan tí mo lè tọ́ka sí. I can vividly say here that in all mega schools established in Osun State today, there is no set. Let me repeat again. There is no set that could lay claim that they have done anything in that school except Fakunle. So I thank you very much. Again, I thank you very much. Because, let me tell you a story. There is a particular set during the course of that program that I mentioned, the national program. One of the set gave me the number of the PRO or the secretary. And I called the person. No, sorry. The person called me and he said that somebody gave him my number. What? He said, what are you people doing? Whatever you are doing there, we are not concerned. After demolishing the school, what do you want us to do? We cannot contribute 1 naira to whatever you are doing. You are on your own, no. We don't recognize you. Then I laughed. He said a lot of things. Then I calmed him down. I said, gentleman, you don't know me, I don't know you. if anybody wants to feel the pain of demolition, I should be the first person. We were the first set in 1977. No, in 1973, please, that moved into that building. I think I have a sister here that can corroborate whatever I'm saying because she's my senior. We were the first set because Fakunle did not emanate or did not start from that building. So if anybody wants to feel the pain, I should be the person because I know the beginning and the end of it. Then I told him, gentlemen, it is me and you that caused the demolition. Yes. If you were to be together like we are today, I don't think it's going to be possible. Gentlemen and ladies, I am on ground. I am a politician. I belong to this government. But nonetheless, what they did affected me and made me to have a sort of, a bad mind, one kind, to my former governor. But there's nothing I can do about that. One gay oritan, atúfẹ́ máa sunkún, kí wọ́n tó gé orí la lè máa sunkún tá a máa bẹ̀bẹ̀. Nígbà tí wọ́n ti gé orí tán kí la tó fẹ́ ṣe. So, and I told him, if we were to be together by the time this school, were to be demolished, probably it would not have been possible. But the fight that we were fighting then was on individual basis, on set basis, which government doesn't recognize. If there were to be a standing or a firm national association, it won't be possible. Osogbo Grammar School could have suffered the same fate. Ilesa Grammar School, the same thing. But the student union or the student association stood firm and said, no, Aregbe, if you want to give us school, fine, thank you. Go and build your school in a neutral ground. The same thing with Osogbo Grammar School. But ta ló fẹ́ bá ọmọ aláìní ìyá ní bàbá jìjà ìjàgbára. But mo keep faith kan nínú ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀. If it didn't happen rather, you will not be here where you are today. You won't see yourself again, I must confess to you. You will have no cause to say, okay, let's gather, let's, meet again. Mi ò lè ka iye àwọn tó wà ní set mi tí mo lè sọ pé mo ń rí mọ́lé ni. Wọn ò kú o. And it's the same thing with you. Mi ò rò pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ graduate ní Fakunle lẹ wà ń bí lẹ́nìí. Kì í ṣe gbogbo yín. Mo ní kì í ṣe gbogbo yín. So in essence, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà f'Ọlọ́run. In the event of pé ẹ gbà f'Ọlọ́run lẹ́sẹ̀ ń ṣe gbólé tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí o. Mi ò rò pé ẹnìkan yín lọ́mọ ní Fakunle again. Bóyá lára ẹni tó lẹ́bí mẹ́ pàápàá. But ẹ rántí pé ohun tó make yín di tẹ́ ẹ̀dá lẹ́nìí ní Fakunle. You know why it pains me mostly? Baba Fakunle of blessed memory is not a native of Osogbo. He's from Ijebu-Jesha. Yes, okay. Okay, he's from Esa, okay. And all his investment is here or was here in Osogbo. All his investment was established here in Osogbo. But the only one that remained in his name was Fakunle. Every other thing is no longer on the heart. So I now thought that could this Baba died and everything die with him? So I don't want to bother you too much on that. We thank God Fakunle has been resuscitated. Fakunle is what? Resuscitated. Fakunle is alive. Secondly, please, as I was saying, you have done marvelously well. But I want you to look back. Among you, there are some that they are within this town, but they cannot come here. They are within the town. In fact, some of them will just come and dump people and see what you are doing here and go away. It's not of their own making. Look back. Whichever one that you can be able to assist. Everything is not monetary. I want to give you an example. I started my working life from Ondo State at Tony Bookshop after I left Fakunle as an account clerk. And my directors, they liked me very well. They wanted to employ somebody to assist me in that department. And they asked me that I should go and look for the person. And I asked a mate who was roaming the street. Then I told him, you are going to be my assistant too. But it's not as adequate as for you to have your own job, even if it is not even, adequate. And he agreed. And the gentleman was, employed. By the time I left there, I let the gentleman there when I got another appointment. The same thing, I have a friend who happened to be Sazo manager. When he was retrenched, I said, my friend, let's go to Lagos. He said, Kila fe lo ma se leko. Mo ni kini mo nse leko. I just roam street kakiri na ni. Thank God I was on my own then. Believe in me, in the course of our roaming about, he got a fantastic job as Nadis or whatever. He was given a car, plus a driver. He was offered an accommodation. Enjoy that culture alone. Emulate that aspect. Àwọn tẹ́ jọ ń fara yín káàkiri nígbà tí wà ní school tí ó sì ń bí tẹ́sí mọ̀ kó wà láyé kìí ṣe kó kú. And I'm sorry to have even started because we have some of us that are late today. I want just to rise a minute. You have done that one. Thank you very much. Because in the course of remembering them, I also fell sick. If anybody told me on Tuesday night stroke Wednesday morning, when we had a prayer against those people who died among us, and even for us that are even living, if anybody tell me I will still be living, I will say no. Because I was knocking the death door like this. But I thank God Almighty for this great favor done on me. So I don't want to bother you too much. I thank you very much. Great Fakunlites. Great Fakunlites. Great Fakunlites.
And a round of applause to 94 set Akẹ́yìndé Gbẹ̀gbọ́n. Thank you so much. Eshegon, thank you very much. We have a long list of things we can say we are missing. What happened to our alma mater was not just about the building. We recollect we used to have a museum, no matter how small. We don't have the museum anymore. We used to have a typing pool with many typewriters. And whatever some of us are today was as a result of that typing pool. We don't have it anymore. We used to have, on top of that story building, an art gallery. Mr. Taiwo Iyola. Baba ye good ni fine art, man. What you are good ni nkankan? Ah, pankere. The fear of Mr. Taiwo was the beginning of wisdom. Many other things we can count that we are missing. But it's like the most painful of them, it was when we were preparing for this program that we realized that we used to have a hall of fame where on the wall, boldly written, names of students with outstanding performances. We wanted to have it published. Nothing. That was very painful. Very, very painful. We can keep counting. But the only the consolation we can say we have had since we gathered together at the beginning of this event was when we visited just little consolation, when we visited APC chairman. He actually formally apologized. And I would say for the first time, I'm hearing an apology. I think it might not be too much for us to hold the government of the state, no matter the excuse, we deserve an apology. Because it's like there could have been a better way of doing something like that. But 94 set is coming together to show that indeed in life, the attitude of a man determines his altitude. Our own attitude towards the situation will be positive and not negative. And that's what we are trying to do. And by God's grace, yes, please, let's rise up to receive our grand patron, the royal father of the day, as we lead him to the front. That's His Royal Majesty, Oba Adedokun, Abolarin, Aroyikeya the First, Orangon of Okela Orangon. A round of applause to him as he joins us. Ẹ jẹ́ kó dùn sí, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀wọ́n yẹn dùn sí. Kábíyèsí o, kádé pẹ́lẹ́ rí, kí bàtà pẹ́lẹ́ sẹ̀. Let's have a seat, please. Please, there is a vehicle obstructing the main entrance to the hotel, a Golf, ash color. If you are parked around the entrance to the hotel towards that side, please help us repark. Help us repark the vehicle. Kábíyèsí, ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ yẹ wá sí olórí. Olórí, mo ti gbọ́ ròyìn ó serious gan. Ẹ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ fún olórí ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Olórí àṣọ wa pé kábíyèsí máa wá, àwọn méjì dẹ̀ wà ń bí lẹ́ni. Ẹ bá wa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. Ẹ ṣé gan. Kábíyèsí. Thank you, sir. Yes. We also want to recognize the presence of one of the friends of the house, Engineer Raji Kende, Araj. Please rise up for recognition. Today we are decorating Kabiyesi as our grand patron for our set. We decorated our patron yesterday, the Vice Chancellor Adeleke University, who was our guest lecturer, and who happened to be a teacher in Fakunle in 1975. We didn't know until he told us that he was also a teacher in Fakunle in 1975. So it was an awesome moment with him. So we decorated him as our patron. We are decorating you today as our grand patron by God's grace. We also had two of our advisors in our midst yesterday. The chairman and CEO of Atlantis Group, Chief Jide Bewaji, as an advisor. We also had in our midst Honorable Sonda Kere was with us yesterday too, and a couple of others who have really joined. We're expecting the APC chairman any minute from now to join us. And very quickly, yes, we want to pass a few comments. I'm going to call some of my colleagues. Some of them I've told, some of them it will get them as a surprise. But the first person we're going to listen to, each of them will have 2 minutes You are free to pass comments on any one of them. At Awanton to Pankeresi 1D, you are free to say. You are free. You are free. Please welcome with me Associate Professor Gbenga Owojori, all the way from Canada. He asked us something to say. He has something to say about one or two of our teachers.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, KBAC, and all invited guests, all protocols duly observed. It's really a very touching moment for me today, seeing some of the teachers who taught us. Somebody said, you make a living by what you earn, but you make a life by what you give. These people have given to us. And wherever we get to in life, whatever achievements we all make, they are part of that achievement because they trained us. Because I'm giving only 2 minutes, I will make it brief. Because I have so many things to say, but I will just make it brief. Many of our teachers made great impression on me personally. And time will not allow me to go from one person to the other. But I want to just share one example of somebody here who made very great impression on me. While finishing in Fakunle, I was thinking I was going to be a medical doctor. But when I got to SS3 and in a biology class, I saw a man teach us biology in a way that I cannot just explain. This man would draw kidney. Till today, I can still draw kidney for you. I can draw the heart without looking at the textbook. I can draw the skin, the hair, all of those things. Because this man will come to our class and, teach us with so much precision and, accuracy that if you check your textbook, you'll see it that way. Mr. Buhari. Thank you, sir. And in my own career, as I stand here today, even 4 of my own students now have PhDs. But I want to tell you that you did it because you made strong impression on me. I've received awards in OAU. I've been awarded Most Productive Science Scholar of the Year. My students have awarded me Best Teacher of the Year back to back. But it's not me that got it. I think he did it. Because he showed me that you can be a biology teacher and do it with excellence. And I try to emulate that. Thank you, Mr. Buhari. God bless you.
Thanks for keeping to time. Gbenga Owojori was not Omo teacher in those days. I'm going to call on one Omo teacher right now. Please welcome with me, Ni Shola Fakunle. A round of applause as she comes forward. Just speak on any of the teachers. We want them to remember what they don't remember, but we remember. Like the day we visited our matron, Mrs. Araoye. Nike Nefamodun went to the extent of telling her that she never liked her when we were in school. Àwọn méjì dẹ̀ ń sọkura àwọn lójú báyìí pé mi ò like yín nígbà tí a wà ní school now. Wọ́n làwọn náà mọ̀ ẹ́ pé ò like mi ni. Nike sọ pé ẹ ti máa ń búyàn jù. Ó ní àti màmá Ògúnjìmí wọ́n ti máa ń búyàn jù. Màmá Ògúnjìmí ṣọ́ ti wà ń bí ni? Wọ́n ti wà ń bí. Ṣọlá.
Thank you, everybody. Ẹ ṣé gan, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Welcome, Mrs. Okoji. We see you. Ẹ káàbọ̀ ma. Ẹ ṣé gan ni o. Mo kí ogun a kú àjọ̀dún, a kú oríire. tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti mọ ẹni tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa. Gbogbo bí tí n bá lọ tí n bá pa òwe àbí tó ń bá pa òwe tí n bá túmọ̀ ẹ̀ àbí tí n bá sọ fún wọn nípa gbogbo àwọn fáwẹ̀lì àránmúpè àfètèpè wọ́n á ní báwo ni wọ́n ṣe gbọ́ Yorùbá báyìí mo ní tíṣà kan ó kọ́ wa ní Yorùbá lẹ́nu tó ń kọ́ mathematics a mọ Yorùbá tinú tòde tẹ̀yìn gbogbo ẹ̀ la mọ̀ ó yé wa gbogbo àmì gbogbo òwe ìtumọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló yé wa. And it's a thing of pride. You know, when you stand in the midst of people and you are speaking Yoruba, as you have command of that language, and you are speaking it with all confidence, it is all thanks to one teacher here, Mrs. Ogunjimi. I appreciate you, ma. Ó kọ́ wa nígbà yẹn, ó máa mú ẹgbàá káàkiri. A máa wò pé kí ló dé gan ìyá yìí fi wá lẹ̀ ṣe bí Yorùbá ni, ṣé Yorùbá wá wúlò ni? Ó wúlò gidi gan. Èkó ìwúrí ni, èdè tó yẹ ká máa sọ ká gbé lárugẹ ni. And we thank you so much for instilling that in us. We are so grateful. Thank you, ma.
By God's grace, in this event, one of us has a company that is into interior decoration, is responsible for everything you see here. A round of applause to Femi Fididi Shola. Every media setup you see here is courtesy one of us, Alarji Yusuf Adepoju. The reason for this reference is similar to what the national president said the other time. Karanti Arawa. And we are trying to do that. Agbìyànjú láti rí pé ànáwó lé síta. We are trying to do that. We're going to listen to 2 or 3 more persons right now. Please welcome with me another entrepreneur among us by the name Olushola Ilori. Please step forward.
Unfortunately, I was beaten just once. Good afternoon, our great fathers and our great mothers. I have about 4 or 5 teachers that I can mention here. I will mention 2 now and postpone the last one when I will come back for presentation. But let me quickly talk about the woman that can respectfully refer to her as my grandma. And that is Mama Okoji. Usually, when we resume, I don't go to school for 2 weeks, specifically so that I will not wait. And there was a particular day they were reading, I think it was effective English language then, and they come across the word dandy. And immediately Mama asked, what is the meaning of dandy? And my colleagues didn't know the meaning. She asked them to check the dictionary, and they responded with somebody who is neat, somebody who doesn't joke with his dressing. And Mama asked, who can you refer to in this class? And my colleagues echoed, Ilori Olushola. And from that time till today, those who know me very well still refer to me as Mr. Dandy. But I cannot forget, apart from that name, Mama was the one that introduced me to attending Friday Fellowship. And I know if she didn't see me at the fellowship, honestly, serious wahala. The next thing she would do is to report me to Mama Bewaji, and I hate that. Thank you, Grandma. We chat every day till now. We chat every day. God bless you, ma. And will I say she's my in-law? Mama Fakunle, right from LATTC till Fakunle. She is a wonderful mother. As a matter of fact, when we got to the secondary school, we always crack this joke. And honestly, we love ourselves so much. But I can't forget her love for me. When you are looking for a mother, every good qualities about a mother, you will see it in Mama Fakunle. God bless you.
It means there are teachers, there are teacher mother. It was part of what Mrs. Arayo said the day Nike was accusing her. Wípé torí pa nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín adẹ̀fẹ́ kó dá fún yín náà la ṣe máa ń bù yín. And thank God we are celebrating Mama Ogunjimi and every other person today. Please, the president will speak last. Sadiq, all the way from the United States of America, 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Kabiyesi, Kadepẹ́ lórí kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. All protocols duly observed. My name is Olufemi Sadiq. I'm an architect. I live in Dallas, Texas. I specifically want to talk about Mrs. Okoji. Yes. The effect she had on pretty much everybody was a lot. When I was in college, I went to my English lectures probably 5 times the whole time, because the foundation she laid in me was way too good for me to have to attend classes. And I was one of the best students in my English classes. I remember when we were in SS2, she walked into the class and she said, "I'm not going to be around, but I will give you a topic to write essay on. But I'm not going to tell you the topic. I'm going to give you the last statement that you will write when you finish the essay." She said, "And eventually the man died." There were 50 students in my class. We looked at each other. How do you start an essay that you know you only have an ending for? Eventually the man died. She left us for a little bit. She went to attend to something official. We started talking with each other. We didn't know where to start. But eventually we started figuring it out. She came back. She took all the tests, because we literally think that was a test. I mean, what else could it be? And then she came back. She said, "I'm not going to grade this paper because I don't think you all understand what I asked you to do." And then she came back. Eventually, we found out that eventually the man died was actually literature. And she came back and explained all of that to us. But the foundation she laid in a lot of students, that we were our students. Most of us, people in diaspora, people here, a lot of us are doing good. But the foundation that these teachers, every one of them, that they put in us, is what took us to where we are right now. And I'm very proud of all of you. I remember very vividly Mr. Taiwo. I remember him for his canes. He is a very vivid teacher. I remember all the pankari. I remember we'll be sent to him. When we do something wrong, we'll be sent to him. Go to Mr. Taiwo. We don't have to explain what we do. He will give you a little bit you will remember. But thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all.
When we were fixing the shelves we donated to Fakunle Unity Government High School, we needed an artist at a stage. But time was running out. And one of us, together we're in the PR team, is a school proprietor right now. And he said, "I still remember a bit of what I learned from Mr. Taiwo. I can do this myself." And before you knew what was going on, we did all the inscriptions ourselves. Musefil. Thank you. He did all the inscriptions. Thank you so much. Even if I don't have anything to say about anyone, because I was a very gentle student when I was in school. Why now? Why is everybody? Why do I get this reaction when I was very gentle when I was? Mommy Fadigbe can testify to that. I was very gentle when I was in school, and that's why Baba Degoke doesn't know me. He just knows me now because I was very gentle when I was in school. About one and only Mama AI Famino. She was at the time our vice principal, at another time acting principal. She handed over to Baba Koya Dada after Daddy Adegoke. But one thing I don't get cane from her anymore. What I get now, the last time I was with her, I was praying in English. I thought I was praying in Jeje. After the prayer, she started analyzing my prayer, my English. And she started correcting me. Thank you so much for your life, ma. Maybe we should take a break shortly on the comments. Please, we just want to recognize one or two other persons that are just joining us. We have the representative of the APC chairman in our midst. But before we recognize him, please, a round of applause to my brother, George Martins Olufemi, representing the 1995 set. The 1995 set. We'd like to listen to one more female than the president. The president, please step forward, after which we'll have a female.
All right. All protocol duly observed. No, I'm the happiest anyway. I'm going to pick on two teachers. One is not here, but his son is here. And the two of them, till today, even though I'm unable to tell them thank you, but I will use this video to say thank you. Though, you may not know, but I will tell you today. I remember when I joined Fakunle in 1992, I saw some kid, sorry, Eshe, Niyo Gujimi, you see that boy Niyo Gujimi? We came from a long way from Akure. And you see where he's sitting, there's another guy there. Those two of them there, we are the three notorious boys in Akure that time. All right, you see, this year, that 1991, I was looking at some students, playing on the field, practicing. And I saw one teacher, Mr. Taiwo. He was there watching them. And something tells me that you can do something. And I went to the field. I was doing my exercise, trying to do something. And Mr. Taiwo came to me. He said, you can do it. I want you to beat all these people. I didn't know what he was saying then. But as time goes on, I started developing the interest. And before I know it, by the grace of God, in 1993, I was the best student in track and field in Osun State. And it didn't end there. I went to Osun State Polytechnic. That passion to be a track and field expert still in me. And we were supposed to go for, the school was supposed to go for a competition. Around that time, Mr. Tai was using one small car like this. I don't know. You're definitely. So he saw me training in the school. And he said, Fakunle, yeah, one more to insane. I was like, but my ain't give me law, but because of the fear of Cain, he took me to the stadium. He said, I want you to start practicing every day. And to the glory of God, I happened to be the best student again in Osun State Polytechnic. And because of my track and field, my last 2 years in that school was on scholarship. Lastly, when I got to the US, when I was doing my master's, I had that mindset that I can still do it. And the course I was doing was project management, and there was this interdepartment competition. I didn't know that the guy that was like a chairman was also one of the ex-athletes in the United States. So we did that thing, and I came first. Then he came to me, he said, which class are you? I told him. From nowhere, he just came and said, I got your profile. and I'm going to pay half of your student loan. And because of my track and field, this man, I don't know him, he paid half of my student loan. The last one, which is debit and credit, for some of us that we know debit and credit very well, there must be a corresponding debit credit. You see that man, I wish that man could be here. That man is a disciplinarian. Even without the man even coming to class, before you come to class, all the homework in the account textbooks, we form a clique in our class. Before that man comes to the class, we have solved it. So that by the time he comes, he will give us homework. We already have the answer already. And to the glory of God, it makes us to work ahead of time. At the time we were doing the WAEC, to be sincere to us, I did not study accounting. Because I know I'm on top. And to the glory of God today, I have A2 at that time. And that now leads me to what I'm doing right now. Though I'm a data analyst, but it has to do with some accounting works. And the person is Mr. Oni. His son is right there. Can you stand up? Thank you very much.
He was popularly called Machine because he was the fastest student in our time. For the fastest student girl will be the last person to talk now. I didn't tell her. Bola Olapa, step forward. Bola Olapa, come and tell us something you have not forgotten about one or two of our teachers. It's getting to her as a surprise. And they said I am troublesome. Maybe, I don't know. Bola Olapa, step forward. I think the two of you were trying to run. Was it not day before yesterday? The two of you. But I couldn't watch. I don't know who won between the two of you. They are still trying to remind each other a minimum fast and things like that. So, Bola was in the same class with Remy and myself, A class. Aman Jegbagong class. He got to a stage, teachers were afraid of going to A class. JS1A, JS2A, JS3A. And not Igon class. It was a terrible class. But we were very brilliant.
I'm short of words. I don't even know what to say. I'm shocked. I don't know you are going to call me. Good afternoon, everyone. Eshegon Adupe. Adupe, we really appreciate all our teachers, most especially Mrs. Fakunle, Mrs. Ogujimi, Mrs. Okoji. I remember then. I can remember then. Mr. Buhari. I don't and I appreciate my daddy here, Mr. Taiwo. I remember when I first entered Fakunle then. My daddy took me to him. He said, Mr. Taiwo, you know this girl, she's your daughter. You have to take good care of her. Then when we were still, down when we were in GS1, he said, he used to come to our class. Bola, are you there? I said, yes, I'm in the class. And one guy, Abayomi Aikpete, there was a day I had a encounter with him. There was a day I had an encounter with Abayomi Aikpete. And I went to his staff room. I went to report Aikpete to him. And I said, Bola, what happened now? I said, I was trying to explain. Do you know what? Aikpete outsmarted him, me. He now said, Oga, Shebi, Kiniko, Bola. That day, Mr. Taiwo scolded me like, I was crying. I said, sir, I was not the one now. He was the one he said, no, I don't want to hear anything. You are the, I said, Daddy, I got home. I was telling my parents, I said, Daddy said, I don't want to hear anything. I came down to your school and he told me what really happened. I said, sir, Emi koni mo se kini daddy, Abayomi lo se, Abayomi àti Remy Ayola. You know what? Shola Iloritu was there. You were there. Actually, we really appreciate you all. You taught us very, very, very well. And we appreciate. We say thank you. God bless you.
As we round up the session, there is somebody I want all Fakunle 94 to stand up to appreciate. It deserves it. Baba Oyedele Saka. Let's rise up to appreciate him. Maybe you don't even know he's there. Abani. No. Thank you very much. We may have a seat. Babani. Ashilu. In those days, when I found, because of my love for media, it has always been there since I was a child. I was advised to leave sciences for arts. And that made me escape him. That's the mathematics man. Babao Idele Saka. Almighty figure. Quadratic equation. Almighty formula. Sorry, I'm a journalist, you understand. Thank you so much. We appreciate all our teachers. The ones that are not here, we miss them all. And very quickly, we wish we can stay on and on to say more. But time is not a friend to us. Very quickly, my president together with the vice president will step forward. We want to show one or two things to every one of us. And we want our big friends like Araj and all of them that have come to join hands together with us. It's a symbol. There are a number of things in this 25th anniversary of Living School we are doing that are very symbolic. One of the things is the anthem, Fakunle anthem you listened to the other time. We are probably the first set to go to the studio to produce something like that. We'll sing it at the end as well. We now have the MP3 version of Fakunle anthem. When we got to Fakunle Unity Government School, we discovered that the way they sing it now is a bit different. 25 years, actually. And over time, all the anthem had to change back. We now gave it to them that this is the way we sang it in those days. The best news we got yesterday was that the school authority has given their word. They are now adopting the way we used to sing it then. A round of applause to Fakunle Unity Government School. So it means, thank you. It means they are now ready to sing it the way we used to sing it. So the anthem is another gift. We already dedicated the first phase of the library project, which is imported bookshelves. The second phase is $1 million worth of books that we are donating. That will be in 2020 by God's grace. And the third phase will be other library accessories. We want to try our best possible to make sure that if you have a library today, you don't make it e-library. You don't really have a library. We are trusting God that it will be a total package. We'll have e-library aspect of the library too. That will be in 2021 by God's grace. So these are the plans, but my president will talk about other things very quickly. The launching. Yes, the representatives of the party chairman, who is actually the chairman of this event. Please welcome with me Honorable Wale Adjola, APC State ESCO member. Thank you. Come on, join us here. He's also here with the support of Deaconess Adeshola Ayongbile, also an ESCO member. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for coming around. Over to you, my president.
All right, without wasting much of our time, there's something that we have here. And I will leave that to my vice, but the vision behind it is that we want to have something that that anywhere we go, we want to have a symbol that we want to recognize ourselves with. And that has to do with this. There's something so special here. It looks simple. But yesterday, we launched it. And we feel that it will be unfair to our fathers in the house and our mothers in the house not to be part of it. So I will leave the whole floor to the tallest man on my group, my team. He's a football player, though he broke his leg then. Yeah, we want to launch this badge. The least it goes for is 10,000 naira. I'm not saying dollars, sorry. It's 10,000 naira. That's the least. So, and some of my colleagues, I don't want check. I want cash. Alaji Shengo. Cash mo fẹ́. Fẹ́mi Sodiki. Not for me dollar. Not for me credit card here. I need your cash. All right, over to you, bro.
Sir, all our teacher present, my colleagues, we are here to present to you this small thing for the recognition. Whenever you see it, you will have known that this is for 94 sets. Anybody that's have this on his or her chest, you will know that they are from this great set from Fakunle. So we are now putting this to our people here present that we want to launch this. So we are going to start from KBAC. We want to hear from him what the KBAC wants to put to raise us up and to make the cause that we have been working towards to be a kind of goal of achievement to us. So, Mr. So, I would like to call someone from our great school teachers, or I should go from, starting from the principal. So, I would like our dear principal, Olukoni DB Adegoke, to do a kind of decorating the KBAC. We need to decorate.
Akin.
We need Osha. She trick one. So, we need.
A round of applause as KBC has just been decorated. That's another symbol. It's a crest representing Fakunle 94. As our grand patron is with us all the way, all over the world. Yes, we need to decorate the chairman, APC chairman, represented here by Honorable Wale Adwola. We want Araj to step forward to help us decorate him. Araj, our friend and brother in the house, a round of applause to him. Please. Thank you. So Araj is supporting us to decorate APC chairman, and is also launching it for us. Araj is also launching it for us. So he will declare how much he's launching it. I want him to launch it at 500,000 naira, but he can veto it. If he wants to increase it. So Araj, just a very short word from you.
All protocols duly observed. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Kabeshi, I greet you. On behalf of Araj Construction, I'll launch this with a sum of 100,000
naira. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Yes, we are decorating Olori. We want to decorate Olori. Shade, please step forward to help us decorate Olori. Yes, God has blessed us in 94 sets. We have people in our midst that God has enabled one way or the other. Yes. Shade Okwade, a round of applause to Shade Okwade as she assists us to decorate Olori Abolari. Step forward, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Sadiq Olufemi, be getting set, please. Be getting set. Thank you. And the chairman, Aki, please join us in front because we want to save time.
All right, without wasting time, Femi Sodi, please come forward. Yeah, Femi, I want you to launch. I want you to launch this, and I want to know how much you are using to launch this. Alaji Yusuf.
I'll be launching with a sum of 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira.
Akọ̀wé owó sọ̀n kọ́lẹ̀ o. Fẹ́mi bá mówó mi.
I'll be launching with 50,000 naira.
Àwọn obìnrin ti ń gbé wa mọ́lẹ̀ o. 50,000 naira. Ọ̀sẹ̀ o.
I will launch it with 50,000 naira.
Thank you.
All right. Please, Chairman. Chairman Award Committee, please step forward as we want to decorate. Yes. We want to decorate APC Chairman. Oh, yes, it's been decorated. Thank you. And we want APC Chairman. He promised to join us in this launching effort. We sure he sent a message. We'd like to hear from him. A round of applause to Prince Goiga Famodo. Thank you. Please say.
Kabisi, give to the house the sum of 100,000 naira.
Thank you. We are going to use one stone to kill two birds. We want to honor our teachers, and names will be called. As you are called to decorate the teachers one by one, you will also indicate how much you're launching. So this is the way we're going to do it. Our colleagues are the ones that will decorate and launch. So each of them is coming to support. I'm coming to support my own teacher with also amount of money. So our colleagues are the ones that will do that. So the chairman of the award committee, you have a list with you. Yes. We want to quickly do justice to that now. The list. Let me get the list. Okay. Let's start with the vice principals. We hope Chief Babako Yadada will still be able to join us. But let's start with the vice principals. With a round of applause, please, let's welcome by the order as we knew them in those days. In my family, we call her Mama Jesushe. That's my mother, Mrs. Ayodele Idowu Famino. With a round of applause, please. Please, come forward, ma. Yes, we'll invite Omo teacher, Shola Fakulujo, Ne Fakulujo. Benga family.
Ah. We have that over you. Do it.
Yeah. With due respect to all our teachers, we are giving you this to honor you. We want to use this to appreciate you. And we want to use this. Anytime you see this, you pray for us. So we are using it to honor you. We say thank you. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Because we want to save the time, Chairman Award Committee, please step forward. We'll do this and present the award at the same time. We'll present the award at the same time. Please, let's have Mama's award, but yours is to do the job.
I'm highly delighted and honored to call forth one of our vice principal then. She laid a part, and by her instruction, we followed the path. She taught us, directed us through one of the verses in the religious book that says, train up a child in the way that he should go. When he's old, he will not depart from it. Mama, we want to say thank you with this little gift from us today, because the paths that you laid before us, we followed it. And this is the result of that path. Thank you so much, Ma. We are very grateful.
So the chairman award committee, now presenting to Mrs. Ayodele Idowu Famino. Thank you.
For me, you don't have to waste time. I have three people that I want to honor. The first personality in our midst this afternoon is my father, the royal father of the day. All right. I was told that they want the king, our father in the house, to be the last. With due respect, sir, Kabiesi, with deep love and appreciation, I want to introduce the next recipient. Our father, for your fatherly role and your love and the care towards us, we want to appreciate you once again. And we are glad you are still alive to witness this day. Join me as I welcome our father and indeed an educator, Olukoni Jurodra Babatunde Adegoke. And I want to call Folashade Ajao to come and present this award to our father. He's here. And while we are waiting for this, the next on the line is our principal, but he's not here. So the next person with due honor is going to be Mrs. Fadikbe. Mama, don't stand, just sit down there. With due honor, we walk to you to show you our deep appreciation for your work. Okay. I want to call Biodun Alarakwe to please come forward. Thank you. She's on her way. Please, let's make it snappy. Time is going, please. And the next one, the next person on the line, because of time. Now, this person I want to call, he has so many qualities that I'm even afraid to. Some mathematics formulas that they used to define his name. Brashola Ilori Emabo. Afa Yusuf Mambo.
Tayo, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. We want to appreciate all our teachers, and I have the honor to actually appreciate some of them. We normally say that to every debit entry, there must be a corresponding credit entry in accounting principle that is related to the law of nature. How happy are we today recalling your selfless and tireless effort in building us up? Your active service years can never be a waste, as we will always live to remember how impactful you have been all these years. Personally, this man, he actually built and laid the foundation for me. When we were in Fakunle then, if there is any subject that if you wake me up in the dream, that Tayo, this is WAHEC, we are giving you bookkeeping and account. To the glory of God, I will pass, even without writing anything. He actually, taught us bookkeeping and account, and his impact today, to the glory of God, today, with his impact in my life, today I'm a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants. I'm also a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria. Welcome with me to the podium the recipient of the award of Bookkeeping and Account Teacher, Mr. I.M.A. Oni, ably represented by his son, Mr. Kayode Oni. Okay. Next, woman want is practically insatiable, and the higher the demand, the lower the supply. But there must be a meeting point where demand will be equal to supply, which is known as the equilibrium point. The next recipient taught us that economics is a social science of daily reality. Today, we have so many economists in our midst, and we are so pleased honoring your contribution to our success in life. Join with me as we all celebrate today our economics teacher, Alhaji Salami Isaac Oladipo.
Commerce is buying and selling, distribution and exchange of goods and services. The modern method of teaching and imparting knowledge of our next recipient is highly appreciated by all. And we can't honor him enough today. I am happy to say it clearly that the next recipient taught me commerce. By the grace of God today, I am a commerce teacher. Not only that I am a commerce teacher, I've been teaching commerce since 2010, and I have been getting the best results in my place of work. Just yesterday, while I was checking my students' work result that was just released, I presented 17 students for commerce, and out of that 17, 12 had A1, the other 5 had Bs. And I think it is an honor for me today to present an award for my commerce teacher. Join me as I welcome Mr. Joel Oluwole Opola. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the podium, a man whose deep and vast understanding in passing the knowledge in stenography. That is an abbreviated symbolic writing in stroke, in symbols, that increases speed and brevity of writing as compared to longhand and a more common method of writing. And I'm sure we know the person I am referring to. That is Mr. Joseph Ade Ajao. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir.
Because of our time, I have been informed that I should just mention the names. Here with me, I want every 94 set to welcome our vice principal then, the man that taught us forcefully that we should know and we should understand the biology. Mr. Kola Buhari, please come forward, sir. Another person with me here. No, all right. Another teacher with me here. I have Mrs. Dorcas Moyoade Adeleke, ably represented by Mrs. Oladipo Omolara, 97 set. Who wrote this? 87, sorry. Sorry, ma. Here also, I have our able mother, the disciplinarian, that she didn't take any act of indiscipline. We have here Mrs. R.I. Fadipe. Okay, you've done it. I don't know. You should have run this. join me in welcoming another great teacher during our time, Mrs. Ayodele.
Let me help you. Now, one of our science teachers. Okay. Please welcome with me the authority concerned in physics, Mr. Afolabi Tajuddin Ademola. Afolabi Tajuddin Ademola. Is he represented? Okay. All right. We'll take care of that one later. Okay. Geography. I couldn't recognize him very easily because he's fatter now and more handsome. Please welcome with me Mr. Musa Domi David Adeniyi. President, please decorate him. Thank you. Coming up next, our teacher that taught us the importance of returning to the farm. Yes, I thought she would have a wrinkled face, but when she stepped in, I hardly could recognize the difference between herself and her daughter now. Please welcome with me Mrs. Mary Arinke Fakulujo. That's our Greek science teacher. Am I wrong? Look at it. Thank you. That was what was done to me. I'm a teacher. Oh, yeah. The daughter is decorating her. Thank you very much. Sholani Fakolujo is decorating her. Thank you very much. And the award. The award. A round of applause for her, please. Okay. This has been done. The very person who is our adopted matron. She's the teacher that many have accused of being fond of abusing students. But our abuses have taken us this far. Please welcome with me the representative of our matron, representing Mrs. Oluwatoyin Araoye, her son representing her, Mr. Fakunle Araoye. A round of applause for her, please. By God's grace, I'm an active broadcast journalist today, and people do say, "One man so you." But when you see people that produced me, you realize that no, it's not my fault. Please welcome with me one of our most revered English teachers in those days, Mrs. Doris Omowumi Okochi. A round of applause to her. She steps forward to receive our award. That's Mrs. Doris Omowumi Okoji. Mrs. Doris Omowumi Okoji. All right. Tàbá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àyàn ògbìfọ̀ ẹwà èdè àmì orí ọ̀rọ̀ àránmúpè àìránmúpè àfètèpè àfètèfèrègípè. She's even on her way. A round of applause to our one and only Yafi Olukemi Ogunjimi, Mama Yoruba. Domi. Niyi Ogunjimi is here. Step forward. Step forward, come and decorate your mommy. A round of applause to Niyi. Aha! Omodada. As a presenter, award to her. As a presenter, award to her. Yes. How I wish all of us can present the next award together. Okay. As Nei is doing justice to decorating his mop. All right. Yes. The next person we're going to decorate is the man behind the subject most students fear, and the reason most students don't gain admission on time. Even without Pankere in his hands, his class could be very scary. But we had no choice other than to listen attentively to him. Please welcome with me Afa Oyedele Salami Adeshola, aka Ambassador Ogamas. Benga, you will not gain admission. Otu fail in mathematics the stage. Can you imagine? Please welcome with me my one and only, the name we know with him, Ogasaka. A round of applause to him as he comes forward for his award. Shebi, I was a very good mathematics student. I was confused. I'm not the one that failed. It's those who prepared this thing. Mathematics. Thank you very much, sir. Our national president will do that of our no-nonsense principal in absentia. National president, please step forward, sir. Yes. As we decorate. All right, President. Today, Afolabi, step forward. Wọ́n ní wàá gba ilé fún ọ̀gá rẹ̀. Wàá sì gbé lọlé, wàá lọ present ẹ̀ fún wọn. No nonsense principal. You go and present it to him. National President, in absentia, you will decorate our no nonsense principal. In fact, ó dé stage kan wọ́n ní ká arrest gbogbo àwọn ẹran tó wọnú school yẹn. And we succeeded. Àwọn ẹran àdúgbò yẹn behave, man. No nonsense principal indeed. Ajẹ́ lára àwọn ẹran yẹn náà. But mi rántí bóyá mo jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ o lè rántí. National President, sir. Please help us decorate the no nonsense principal, Chief Babakoya Dada. A round of applause to him. So right now we want to take a short break on the decorations. We want to take a short break so that we'll quickly decorate our grand patron. We don't want to delay our KBC too much. We have delayed our KBC enough. with the president and the vice president here supporting me, we are adopting our royal father today as our grand patron for our set. Thank you so much for that. Ordinarily, when a citation is read, the recipient is expected to stand up, but I won't ask Kabiesi to stand up. Kade, you are not standing up, sir. Kabiesi now. Kabiesi chooses to stand up. A round of applause to him for that. His Royal Majesty Obadedokun Abolari Arinkaye the First, Orongon Vokela Orongon, born on 24 September 1958 to late Pa Elder and Mama Daniel Adeyemi Abolari, is a political scientist with a master's degree in international relations from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Nigeria. Great Ife! Great! Also, a law graduate from same university, he taught political science for 10 years, 1981 to 1990. He has a good and varied background in government services, having served as a board member of Osun State Broadcasting Corporation 1991 to 1993, also as a special advisor to the Senate President, legal matters between December 2000 and June 2003, and variously legal consultant to many committees of the Senate, and most especially the Senate Majority Leader. His Royal Majesty possesses strong leadership qualities, management and personal qualities. He is a disciplined man with great organizational skills and can be persuasive from childhood. He imbibed democratic values of tolerance, patience, engaging in dialogue in order to reach consensus. By virtue of his experience as a lecturer in tertiary institutions over a period of 10 years, he interacts very well with both young and old people. As a lover of little children since ascending the throne of Orongon Vokela in 2006, he has concentrated on improving the governance at the grassroots level and educating the people. Despite the onerous task of governance, he is actively involved in promoting knowledge management through regular public and academic lectures. As a principal partner to Dokun Abolari & Co. 1994 to 2000, his firm was the company secretary to the Tel Communications Limited, publishers of Tel Magazine, Pacific Holdings Lagos, Springtime Development Foundation Ede, Lagos, among other notable clients. Kabiesi's contributions regularly by way of writing opinions, feature articles, and granting of interviews to many media organizations within the country, notably NTA network channels, AIT, The Guardian, Tribune, Vanguard, Punch, Tel, and others. Presently, His Royal Majesty Obadedokun Abolari Aroyinke the First Orogun Vokela Orogun is the founder and chairman of the Orogun Abolari Aroyinke Foundation. He is presently the chairman of Grooming People for Better Livelihood Center, a non-governmental organization, microfinance, founded in November 2006. I'm honored to present to you His Royal Majesty, one of the most enlightened and educated Obas in Nigeria, Oba Adedokun Abolari Aroyinke the First, Orogun of Okela Orogun, flanked by her Olori, our grand patron for Fakunle 94 set, to be decorated. Thank you very much. President. Yes, sir. After you, the decoration. Thank you, sir. We are highly honored to do this, sir. A round of applause to Kabiesi. And the award of excellence. Kabiesi is the first royal father I have met who manages a school where all the students are on scholarship. All the students in the school are on scholarship. All the students. And the students are always selected across the country from less privileged background. The day I visited the school, I shed tears because Some of the students happen to see sleeping foam for the first time in their lives. All the students in the school are on scholarship. Kabiyesi has a very short thing to say. Thank you.
Distinguished ex-principals of Fakunle Comprehensive High School, Osogbo, and all the ex-teachers, please, I want to see you upstanding, please. All the ex-teachers. Wow, please give them a round of applause. All of them, give them a round of applause. You know, it's so, please sit down. It's so exciting that we now appreciate our teachers. My father was a primary school headmaster. My mother taught for some years. But because she wanted to support her husband, she left teaching to trade early in life in order to give us a middle class living. And I'm so excited because I always ponder in my mind that some of us must write, and probably the title, one of the titles of my book will be The Headmaster's Son. It's nice to be a teacher. And it's now that people are getting to know that to teach is the greatest profession in the world. And the ex-students of Fakunle, we must commend you. Please, all ex-94, stand up for recognition. I'm with you all through and through. Because I love you. You are men and women of ideas. And you know that it's only with ideas that the world can be ruled. Ideas rule the world. And that's what you're trying to tell all of us. And what you've just done, I'm going to place it on my own class platform. And tell my colleagues that look at it a distance of 20 years, 74 to 94. See what the 94 set have done. Can you imagine us 74? What are we doing? You don't need all the monies in the world to get things done. That's all we are saying. And I'm very proud of you. And there is no way you are not going to be successful in life. Because, you see, because gbàgbé orísun yín. Torí Yorùbá ní odò tó bá gbàgbé orísun ẹ̀ àgbẹ̀ ni. Torí pé ẹ̀yin ò gbàgbé orísun yín, ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ ní gbẹ láíláí. Tẹ́ bá ṣe ń ké pe Olúwa lolúwa máa bá yín dá yín lóhùn. Àwọn ọmọ yín náà wá múnú yín dùn. Your children will make you happy. Because if you search the minds of your teachers, in fact, if you tell them, are you ready to go and sleep now eternally? They will tell you that for God's sake, I'm fulfilled. Can you imagine? You say, yeah, they are fulfilled. They are happy. And with what you have done today, you have prolonged their lives 10, 20 more years. Nítorí wọn tí ìṣètò àti lọ́nsẹ̀n. Ẹni tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ ló máa jẹun ẹ̀yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa jẹun yín pẹ́ lágbára Olúwa. Inú mi dùn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń tọ́jú àwọn olùkọ́ yín lọ́lọ́run máa bá mi bùkún yín. Ẹlòmíì, I've seen, please sit down please. I've seen a colleague of mine. He's fond of always buying cars for our ex-teachers. Fond of buying cast for ex-teachers. I'm not going to mention his name. If I mention his name, you know him. What he's fond of doing quietly is buying, cars for ex-teachers and sending them abroad on vacation. Dubai? Ṣé mi náà ni màá tún lọ Dubai? Mo máa rò kó ti pín ní, mo máa rò kó ti parí ní. Kò lè parí fún olùkọ́ láíláí. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ yín ni o. Ẹ máa jẹ́ pẹ́. Ojú burúkú ò wá ní rí yín. Kò tí ẹ̀ sí ní gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe àmì. I'm a product of that. Teachers, children of teachers, they always do very well. Good teachers, they always do very well. I benefited from my father. And I became the Orogun of Okela because of my father. Until I became the king, Kosento Mokolo Miloyo, nobody. But because they thought my father was good, my father was this, my father was that, his children must be excellent like his father. Teachers' reward no longer in heaven. Is there on earth? I commend you, 94 said. And again, the English teacher then, you must have done a good work. All the ex-students, they speak very well. I'm very proud of you. Not only to Kumbo, I listened attentively with rapt attention. You all spoke very well. I'm very proud of your teachers. I'm very proud of you. You are a good product of a good system. And before I sit down, all of us must build Nigeria. Nigeria, the next 20 years, must be the greatest country in Africa. And the next must be one of the greatest very soon. I mean, you look at the ex-principal, look at the teachers, quality materials. So what's the problem why we can't be great? We have all it takes to make Nigeria the greatest country in Africa. And to those young children coming behind, products of Fakunle school, you have a lot of work to do. We might have failed, but again, it's your duty to build. Learn from us. Learn from our mistakes. You must build Nigeria. The baton is on you. Come here. The two of you, come. You are representing the generation now. It's a big task ahead of you. You must develop Nigeria. And I pray through you, you remember the proprietor of that great school. And turn Fakunle, you create it. You can do it. Turn Fakunle to Fakunle University. Private. You can do it. And you must do it. That is the clarion call from KBC, the Orogun of Okela. The future through you is bright. Despite the challenges of debt that we are transferring to you, despite the challenges of the wrongness in a society that we are transferring to you, but ibi tó bá le là ń bá ọmọkùnrin àtọmọbìnrin wàhálà là ń gbé fún yín nínú wàhálà yẹn lẹ ti máa níláárí òṣì là ń fi sílẹ̀ fún yín ṣùgbọ́n ní agbára Olúwa ẹ máa sọ òṣì tá à ń gbé sílẹ̀ fún yín yẹn ẹ máa sọ di ọrọ̀ ní ọjọ́ iwájú. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will make his face to shine upon you and make Nigeria the greatest country in Africa and in the world. God bless you.
A round of applause to Kabiesi with a standing ovation in honor. Kabiesi o. Kade pelori kibata pelose. Irukere adokini by Mansonia, right? A round of applause to Kabiesi once again. Fakunle 94 sets, an inspiration just dropped now. Fakunle University. Like play, we can turn that into a reality. It can even be another way for us to prove to the whole world that Fakunle can never be destroyed. That Fakunle is bigger than the building. Fakunle University. Fakunle 94. And the decoration will have these three important teachers. The last but not the least. Mama Adepoju. And you know Mama Ashimbe. But the very person we want to call on to now to be decorated. President, get set to decorate. Okay. Kolawole Adeyemi, you are needed in front, please. Is the one that will be decorated. Yes, one of our wonderful teachers, Deaconess Adeyemi Rachel Adiola. And his son, she's not around, but the son is one of us. He's a successful man today. Oh, the daughter is around. Oh, that's very good. Fumilola Oyebode, Mrs. Fumilola Oyebode. This is your younger sister. Jesus Christ, I used to trouble her in those days. Was I troublesome? I was not. She has changed. Wow. Kolawole is going to decorate her sister. Please, come to this place. This is good. She looks great. Thank you so much. Representing the clients, Adeyemi, Rachel Adela. Yes. The Home Economics Laboratory. A round of applause to Mama Deaconess Adeyemi, Rachel Adela. We thank God for her. Yes, the son is decorating the mom, represented by the daughter. Represented by the daughter. Our next teacher will be decorated by the president himself. Yes, in the sciences, another notable teacher we refuse to forget. Please welcome with me, Mr. Olasukomi Julius. A round of applause to him. Oh, Baba, always in his gentle nature. Actually, me, Oriki Baba no Egbari. I never saw him, but he was very influential on all of us. So, President, please present his award. Yes, the chairman of the award committee is presenting. Alaja Amdalat Adepoju. And Ilemaba decorates our last but not the least teacher. He was not a principal, but he was a principal to us because of the cane. He was a principal to us. He was more revered than the principal because of the cane. His place was Oketente of the building. My father of a blessed memory was a renowned fine artist with his works preserved in Eiffel River Museum in Dallas, Texas. I took fine arts till SSC level because of this teacher of ours. And so many of us here tasted his pankere. And that's why we revere him a lot. Please welcome with me the one and only Omoba Taiwo Adewonyi Iyiola. With a round of applause for him. Baba Taiwo. Baba Taiwo. Always in his huge form. God bless you. Omobatao Adewoye Iyola. Being decorated by El Haja Amdalat Adepoju. Senior girl 1973. Fakunle Comprehensive High School. The dancing troupe gets set for the dance. But the dance will come immediately after the cutting of the cake. We will not forget the support of our matron, Mrs. Arawi, supporting us with 20,000 naira. A round of applause to Mama Arawi. Kabiesi, please bear with us, sir. The decoration. This one. Oh, okay. All right. Kabiesi has it already. Thank you. Okay, the APC chairman. Okay, then we do it in absentia. Okay. Deaconess Ayongbele, you receive that of chairman on his behalf. Please, Nike, Nifamodu, step forward. We want to cut our anniversary cake right now. Our anniversary cake. This very, very important cake. All other high school members, Sadiq, others, please step forward. We want to cut our anniversary cake 25 years after. And by God's grace, the plan ahead of us is for the next 25 years. We have an educational foundation. You will see it in your brochure. An educational foundation that we are establishing, with which we, by God's grace, we shall be sponsoring a 2 million naira worth of projects every year to support Fakunle Unity Government High School. A 2 million naira worth of projects every year, Fakunle 94 set, through the Educational Foundation, giving scholarships to indigent students. There was a time we visited the school, we realized that there are so many report cards yet to be claimed. Why? Because thank you, you may have a seat. Because the students don't have the school fees, they don't have the money. And we found out that the school fees in the entire year is not even up to 15,000 naira. For a whole year, school fees that is not up to 15,000 naira, yet many students cannot receive their report card because they don't have that money. It's strange when you look at what's going on in Nigeria, but KBAC, God has used him to challenge us that we can redeem the situation. So every year through the Educational Foundation we are setting up, we hope to support the school with 2 million naira worth of projects every year by God's grace. Fakunle 94 set, by God's grace. So we are cutting, we want to run this for the next 25 years. We'll meet again 50 years time, but by God's grace, maybe once in 2 years we'll be having a convention like this, gathering together all over the world. All let's go, please, please. Yes, okay. Soft music. Soft music.
Oh.
All right. President, please lead the escorts. They are bringing the cake nearer. Thank you. Soft music. We are about rounding off. We believe everybody is doing justice to the meal. Nike, come and do your job. Madam Socials. Nike, come and lead us in the cutting of the cake.
All right, while we are doing this, somebody just, we're trying to honor some folks in our midst. I was told not to call names, but somebody just paid for 6 people's crest here. I will call your name out, but the person that paid for you, I will not call their name. Okay? Thank you.
All ESCO members, step forward, please. We don't have the time. We want to hurry up to cut the cake.
Thank you, everybody. I would like to invite the Olori to come and do the cutting of the cake. A round of applause for her.
Elédùmarè ọba o ajíbá lọ́dọ̀ rẹ Elédùmarè bàbá mímọ́ Elédùmarè ọba òkè ajíbá lọ́dọ̀ rẹ Dùmarè ajíbá kìí bàṣẹ Elédùmarè bàbá mímọ́.
Hello. I want to adopt the established protocol. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Hello. All hands on the fork or the knife. Let's put our hands on the knife, please. Let's put our hands on the knife. We are all going to echo it. We are going to echo 1994 sets, and after that they are going to call the cake. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1994 sets. Congratulations.
Thank you, Olori. Straight to the point. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. We want to quickly have a short dance, and after the dance, we'll now have dance floor proper, and there will be no interruption anymore. Best stress, Kabiyesi. But what 2 minutes, Kabiyesi. Afeke Bawajo. But let's quickly have the dance. Sorry, there is a dance team, or we should dance with them now. Before we have the dance team, the cultural team. Sorry. Let's quickly have the cultural team. Hello, the cultural team. Fine, good. They are ready. Thank you so much. Sorry. So after which we now have the dance with our VIPs. Over to you, please.
Àní wọ́n ṣe é rí, wọ́n ṣe é wò ó. Àwọn student yìí dára láwùjọ, wọ́n ṣọmọlúàbí o. Ọba tó mo lọ́wà ó pé rí ọba. Ọ̀ràngún o mo lọ́wà ó pé rí ọba. Ọba tó mo láwa ó pé rí ọba. Bàbá lẹ́jọ́ fún wa ṣe òhe. Bàbá lẹ́jọ́ fún wa ṣe òha. Àwa gbóṣùbà fún bàbá àwa bàbá lẹ́jọ́ fún wa ṣe. màmá lè jẹ́ fún wa ṣe òye màmá lè jẹ́ fún wa ṣe òhà àwa gbóṣùbà fún màmá àwa màmá lè jẹ́ fún wa ṣe. oṣù rẹ̀ ń jó ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ní ìlú àtórí. ẹ máa jó ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ní ìlú àtórí. jó ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ní ìlú àtórí. ẹ máa jó ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ní ìlú àtórí. jó ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ní ìlú àtórí wá. kò sí lára wọn kò sí lára wọn aṣọ ìbàjẹ́ o aṣọ ìbàjẹ́ o.
ẹ máa rọra o. ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. Thank you. Thank you. Ẹ ṣé o, thank you so much. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. Thank you so much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, thank you so much. Right now, Kábíyèsí leading all the members of the high table. Níkẹ́ Nífàmọ́dún, Níkẹ́ Bankole Fàmọ́dún, ESCO members ó yẹ máa bọ̀. Kábíyèsí fẹ́ bá wa jó. A gbọ́dọ̀ dá Kábíyèsí, a gbọ́dọ̀ delay wọn. Oh yeah, please, ESCO members step forward. Femi Ajao, Eunice, step forward. Kábíyèsí leading the members of the high table. They are dancing with us, after which we have a toast. Gbogbo alájọ máa ṣe toast to our 25th anniversary. And that will be the last thing after our vote of thanks. President, oh yes, step forward. All ESCO members.
Ọba Adédòkun Abọ́lárìn, alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Ìlàládé wà, alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ti ṣe lè ní Olúwa. Alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Alààyè ni Ọba Adédòkun, alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ti ṣe lè ní Olúwa. Ọba Ìlárọ̀kú, ọmọ ògbóyè, Ìlàládé wà, wọn kò wóra lérí. Yé alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́ wa. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ti ṣe lè ní Olúwa òkè. Alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Bàbá alààyè ni yóò máa yíyọ́. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ti ṣe lè ní Olúwa. Ẹ̀yẹ ló lè kó òkú ló lọ sùn. Babaláwo ṣàwọ̀ ló lọ́gbẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó yá kí ilẹ̀ rúbọ ọba kò ọba ọba láṣẹ ọba. Ilẹ̀ rúbọ ọba kò ọba ọba láṣẹ. Ọba tó tó bí àrò ọba ọba láṣẹ. Ọba rẹ̀ ní Jésù. Ọba o ọba 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 títí ayé ọba. Ọba 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 títí ayé. Ọba títí ayé mi. Ọba 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 títí ayé. Ọba 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 títí ọba. Ọba 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 títí ayé. Ọba 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 títí ó ti sọ̀rọ̀. Àyíkọ́ bá mi bẹ̀rẹ̀, àyíkọ́ bá mi lọ́rọ́. Àyíkọ́ bá mi bẹ̀rẹ̀, àyíkọ́ bá mi lọ́rọ́. Ẹni ọ̀rọ̀ bá fi, ẹni ọ̀rọ̀ bá fi, ìrọ̀lẹ́ là ń kọ́ bá o. Tótó tótó ọba aláṣẹ o. Tọ́pọ́nì tẹ̀rẹ̀ má máa wo bọ̀ o, má máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Má máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Má máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Má máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Tọ́pọ́nì tẹ̀rẹ̀ má máa wo bẹ̀ o yeye. Má máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Olórí ọba ló náwó kú mi lọ́wọ́. Má máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Tọ́pọ́nì tẹ̀rẹ̀ má máa wo bẹ̀ o. Má máa wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n tọ́jú mi o, wọ́n tọ́jú mi dáadáa. Wọ́n tọ́jú mi, wọ́n tọ́jú mi dáadáa. Wọ́n tọ́jú mi o, wọ́n tọ́jú mi dáadáa. Wọ́n tọ́jú mi, wọ́n tọ́jú mi dáadáa. Wọ́n tọ́jú mi o, wọ́n tọ́jú mi dáadáa. Wọ́n tọ́jú mi, wọ́n tọ́jú mi dáadáa.
Yes, we had everybody, please, with your glass cup. We'll all rise now. A toast to Fakunle 94 set in celebration of 25th anniversary. It doesn't matter whether it's your bottled water or whatever. Shall we all rise up right now? A toast to Fakunle 94 set. A toast to Fakunle 94 set. And President, get set with a vote of thanks. Yes, please let me have a bottle. Thank you. Yes, and this is a toast to Fakunle 94 set, wishing the set more prosperous years ahead. Fakunle at 25th anniversary. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. President, a vote of thanks. Short vote of thanks. Vote of thanks. And we'll take just yes, we want to have a vote of thanks. The Fakunle Unity Choir, please step forward. We are taking their anthem to round up. The choir, hold on, please. Yes, we appreciate the presence of our Honorable Shegun Olanibi. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, just vote of thanks from the president. We are still here, please. We are still here for as many, before the KBC leaves, we just want to formally appreciate. And we are still here. We want to dance, 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 dance.
All protocol duly observed. Please, I want to use this present to appreciate all Fakunle products that are present from 1973 to present. Hello? Please, if we have any representative from 1973 to 1980, please can you stand and wave your hand where you are? We want to appreciate you. All right, thank you very much for your time. My President, I'm just proud of you. Thank you so much. Now from 1980 to 1990, do we have any sets in the present? Any Fakunle product from 19... Any product from 1980 to 1990, please wave your hand where you are. We want to appreciate you for coming. Okay, from 1990 to present, can you wave your hand? Let's see. From 1990 to present, oh my God, oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at those boys on Thursday, they dribble me very well. That is their coach right there. Can you please stand up and wave your hand? We thank you for your work over there. Thank you. Now, on behalf of my colleagues, we are not going yet. Because me, I like dancing. But before then, I want to appreciate my father and my mother in my school. You know, I cannot thank you enough. But, you know, I'm proud. I'm very proud of you. And anytime I think about you, my heart goes to you. I appreciate you, ma. I thank you for the good work. And we'll keep checking with you. We are not forgetting you. I remember one day we were talking about the nomination of the teachers. The overwhelming support. It's as if my colleagues are waiting for this kind. In fact, it becomes a competition. So it's because of your good work. And we prayed together, Fakunle Unity. Like I told them, we lead, others follow. They can never break Fakunle down. We carry the heritage. We carry the mindset. And we are going. And we shall go forward. And KBSC says something and are key into it. And I want to challenge all my friends here and those looking at me. As God liveth, that Fakunle University will come to place. That Fakunle University will come to establish. KBSC, with due honor, I'm the most fulfilled. I don't know what we deserve to take you from the palace, but we say thank you. Daddy, we appreciate you. We say thank you. My national president, Mommy, Eshego, Amariba, thank you very much. Me, I want to dance. Oh. So, Alaji, me, I want to challenge you personally. I want to dance.
Yes, our teachers would like to dance with you. Before you leave, we want to dance with you. Our teachers would also want to take pictures with you, with the cake and the likes. The ladies, Fakunle 94, please step forward. Let's dance with our teachers. Then you take photograph. Okay, yes. Sorry. Let me interrupt the process a bit. Let me interrupt the process. There should be a response from our teachers. Because of time. Please. Hello. Sorry, what? We are here for you. Olukole Adegoke, come and speak on behalf of the teachers, sir. A round of applause to him. Is the most senior. He was the principal, very close to his retirement when we gained admission. And Fakunle was strictly on merit then. Parents all over wanted their children to attend. I felt privileged attending Fakunle.
Thanks so much. Kabiyesi, please, the musicians, just give us 2 minutes. I have headed about 7 secondary schools, and I cannot rate any one of the others close to Fakunle at all. When I met Fakunle, it was a dictatorial center. Teachers who come to school at 7, hold their canes, stay at the gate, and after the assembly, they go on union spree. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. The second week I came, I stopped all caning in Fakunle except Mr. Taiwo, right? Because I believe in one thing, that a child who never misbehaves is abnormal. It is the right of a child to misbehave. Society is to domesticate and train and bring him up. Now, when you are talking of disciplinarians, nobody will remember me at all, because I caned only one student in 7 years. Only one student. And that student is now my in-law. Discipline is not caning. Discipline is causing a desired behavior. That's discipline. That's what I know. Don't urinate there, urinate here. You cannot ask a child not to urinate. That's against nature. If you want to stop him, show him the alternative. That's how to discipline. And that was what I maintained. And throughout, even when I was under probe by a malicious teacher, a very lazy teacher, who wrote that I was stealing school money to the governor's office. Auditors came and spent 7 weeks. I never gave them guguru. And by the time they were going, they told me no school in Osun generates half the resources of Fakunle. So I think Fakunle is a great school, and it will remain great. Kabiyesi has even added something nobody thinks of before, that Fakunle can become a university. We hope that prayer will come to pass. We want to thank Kabiyesi. We want to thank all the 93 sets. I want to confess to 94 said, I want to confess to you, I know only 2 of you. Because I retired in 1992 and I left Fakunle practically in 1991, leaving the school management to Mrs. Fadipe. So I don't know you, but I thank you sincerely. Ẹ ṣé gan-an, orí yín á kànkè, ẹ gbó ẹ tọ́, ẹ ní kú láéláé, ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ ni pé ẹ lọ mọ, tí ó jù yín lọ, ẹ ṣé gan o. We thank you sincerely.
Thank you so much, Olukoni. He donated his books to the library. We just floated for Fakunle Unity Government High School. That's a great one. Yes, right now, ladies Fakunle 94, please step forward. We'll dance, one of the ladies first, dance with all our teachers. With all our teachers. We will not, ladies Fakunle 94, all ladies. All ladies. Representative of Chairman, Prince Gwega Famodo, thank you so much for coming, man. We appreciate it. All ladies, it is dance, dance, dance now till we get tired. Yes, sir. All ladies, step forward. While they come to dance, they can stop.
1994 said.
Yes, sir. Our teachers are ready.
Olúwa ẹ tóbi, ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi. Nítorí pé kò sẹ́ni tá a lè bí ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. Kò sẹ́ni tá a lè bí ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa. Súnmọ́ mi tòsí. Ọmọ bàmí fọ́mọ òdùrà. Níkẹ́ ló ní kí sọ pé Olúwa ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi. Torí pé kò sẹ́ni tá a lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. Kò sẹ́ni tá a lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa. Nítorí àwọn obìnrin 1994 set. Ó yá àwa kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọ̀la. Ẹ̀yin kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọ̀la. Ẹ̀yin kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ẹ̀sùnmọ́ mi ní kòsí o.
Màmá Adékọ́jú alájà ẹ bá wa bá ọjọ́ ẹ bá wa darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn ẹ ṣé.
Ẹ̀yin kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba, ọba tí èdè ojú àdúrà ti rí. Ẹ̀yin kan sára sọ, ó yá sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ẹ̀yin kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Àwa kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Àwa kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Àwa kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ọba tí èdè ojú àdúrà ti rí. Àwa kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Bàbá ẹ ṣé ẹlẹ́rìí ni. Bàbá ẹ ṣé ẹlẹ́rìí ni. Nítẹ̀símọ́ ni kò sí. Ìdájọ́ olóró aláwọ̀ gbóná. Bàbá ẹ ṣé ẹlẹ́rìí ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́lé tó ń jẹ́ kàjẹ́jọ́, ìjọba lè gbèrú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́lé tó ń jẹ́ kàjẹ́jọ́.
Fakunle Unity School students. Fakunle Unity School students. Stand up. Stand up. Escorts. Escorts. Fakunle Unity School students. Come on. Come and dance. Come and dance with the escorts. After then, 94 says, on the floor. Fakunle Unity Escorts. Step forward. Come and dance with the students. Thank you.
Ìjọ wa lè bèbí, óyá óyá jẹ́jẹ́ jọjọ́, ìjọ wa lè bèbí. Óyá óyá jẹ́jẹ́ jọjọ́, ìjọ wa lè bèbí. Ìjọ wa lè bèbí. Ìjọ wa lè bèbí o, ìjọ. Ìjọ wa lè bèbí. Óyá óyá jẹ́jẹ́ jọjọ́. Oṣù wa láti máa kọrin ìtì yígbá mi. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́rùn hallelujah. Àdètí gbàgbọ́ ọkọrin náà sókè kíkan. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́rùn hallelujah. Ọmọ ọlọ́run ni ẹ. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa mú sáyà. Èèyàn náà yíyá wá sí. Ọkọ̀ wá ṣàfẹ́rí ẹ̀. Sọ̀tún $3,000. Ilé ṣe ra èrè ẹ̀. Ìyẹn bá àwọn ti jump. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́rùn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́rùn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́rùn hallelujah. Sọ̀rọ̀ ìsúnmọ́ mi ní kò sí. Àwọn ti $10,000. Ọ̀yẹ́yẹ́ ló bá lè pé. Àwa kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Olúfẹ́mi sọ bí láti $10,000 rè. Ìwọ kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ìwọ kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ìwọ kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ọba tí ò bójú àdúrà ti yẹ. Ìwọ kan sára sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ó yá wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Sọ̀dík ló ní kí n máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe.
Alhaji Yusuf, come forward, come and dance. All 94 says the floor is yours now. Bọ́sẹ̀ di ọmọ Hausa. Don't go. 1994, come forward now.
Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe o. Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe. Nígbà jẹ̀jẹ̀ máa gbé, jẹ̀jẹ̀ máa gbé, jẹ̀jẹ̀ máa gbé bẹ̀bí náà. Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe. Ọlọ́lẹ̀ kan fájí wà. Ọlọ́lẹ̀ kan fáyọ̀ yí wá. Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe yìí. Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe. Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe. Wọ́n máa fà sálá tí wọ́n ṣe. Mo ní nígbà jẹ̀jẹ̀ máa gbé, jẹ̀jẹ̀ máa gbé, jẹ̀jẹ̀ máa gbé bẹ̀bí náà. Yóò máa ó yá ilé yìí ti dé, mo ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Alájí Yusuf dáná, ẹ̀sùn mọ́ mi ní tòsí. Alájí Yusuf, ilé yìí ti dé, mo ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ayọ̀ yìí ti dé, mo ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ìgbéga yìí ti dé, a ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ó yá àwọn abáyí dé, lèlèlè àbáyí lọ. Yegede yẹ ti dé, bọ́lá ọlá ọ̀pá. Ó yá ilé yìí ti dé, mo ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ayọ̀ yìí ti dé, mo ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ìgbéga yìí ti dé, mo ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Àwọn àgbáyé dé, lèlèlè àbáyé lọ. Ìjẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayọ̀. Àṣẹ Alájí Yusuf bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayọ̀. Nítorí Alájí Yusuf, óyá óyá óyá. Gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ti gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ti gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ti gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ti gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ti gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ti gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. bàbá Yusuf ló bá ròde Alájí Yusuf ló bá ròde òkè tí gbẹgbẹgbẹdì 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 mọ̀sọ́lí àlà àlàwù mọ̀sọ́lí àlà ṣùráǹkà ìjìnà mú wọ́n mọ̀jú àlàwù mọ̀sọ́lí àlà ó yá àlàwù mọ̀sọ́lí àlà àlàfẹ́ ìjìnà mú wọ́n mọ̀jú àlàwù mọ̀sọ́lí àlà àlàwù mọ̀sọ́lí àlà. Èyí fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀. Kó máa lọ ní mẹ̀lọ́mẹ̀lọ́ kó má di tara oko.
Fakunle 94, come and snap with the cake. You want to snap with the cake now? Come and snap with the cake, please, and dance. The dance floor is yours for as long as you want it to be. Thank you.
Ẹ̀yin ti Fakunle ọwọ́ yìí dà ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ́wọ́ yìí o. Ẹ̀yin ti Fakunle ọwọ́ yìí dà ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ́wọ́ yìí o. Ẹ jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí o. Ẹ jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí o. Ẹ jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí o. Ẹ̀yin ti Fakunle ọwọ́ yìí dà ẹ jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí o. Èmi fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀. Bí mo ṣe gbàdúrà nígbà gbogbo yé òun ọba mi. Bí mo ṣe gbàdúrà. Mo fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀ bàbí o. Bí mo ṣe gbàdúrà nígbà gbogbo yé mo fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀. Bí mo ṣe gbàdúrà. Olúfẹ́mi sọ bí kò ní tèmi. O ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o. Nínú owó òtítọ́ sí ọ. Àsìkò àgbẹ̀ omi kan ẹ. Èmi fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀. Bàmí lọ bí mo ṣe ń gbàdúrà nígbà gbogbo rẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀. Bí mo ṣe ń gbàdúrà. Bí mo ṣe ń gbàdúrà. Ògùn jì mí ní mi. Máa gbóhùn lẹ́nu mi. Súnmọ́ mi ní tòsí o. Jẹ́ ká jọjọ́. Wálé gbẹ̀gùn ló ń gbọ̀n wọ̀. Yẹmi pọ́sítà máa gbọ́. Ọlọ́yẹ̀ mo bá rè pé. Yẹmi pọ́sítà wà pọ́sítà o. Gbogbo tó o bá ṣe, a máa yọrí sí i o. Mo fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀. Bí mo ṣe gbàdúrà nígbà gbogbo rẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ máa gbóhùn rẹ̀. Bí mo ṣe gbàdúrà. Àwọn ayé. Ọlọ́run ló sọ ọ́ ọlọ́kọ ọlọ́run ló tutù tutù o wọ́n ń sọ lọ́rùn nítorí ló pàṣẹ àwọn ayé. Ọlọ́run ló sọ ọlọ́kọ máa tọ́sẹ̀ wọ́n lè sọ tó wù wọ́n o wọ́n ń sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Yẹmi yọ sí lánàá. Kọ́kọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀ Yẹmi àwọn ayé ọmọ ọ̀ṣunlànà ọlọ́run rẹ̀ sọ fẹ́rẹ́ kọ́ńtrátọ̀ wọ́n lè sọ tó wù wọ́n o wọ́n sọ ọ́ lọ́rọ̀ Yẹmi tọ́jú mi o ó tọ́jú mi dáadáa. ọmọ ṣúlẹ̀nà ó tọ́jú mi ó tọ́jú mi yẹbi tọ́jú mi ó tọ́jú mi dáadáa. ọmọ ṣúlẹ̀nà ó tọ́jú mi ẹgbẹ́ náà tó pé láti máa gbọ́ ń lọ nìyí ó tọ́jú mi dáadáa. ẹgbẹ́ tó náà fi màmá rẹ̀ ó tọ́jú mi ó tọ́jú mi ó tọ́jú mi dáadáa. ó tọ́jú mi ó tọ́jú mi. Hallelujah. Owó ìwóró. Ọmọ ìṣúná ti máa gbọ́. Ajé òdúdú ìlú sọ o. Èrò máa bọ́ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Ajé máa bọ́ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Owó ìwóró. Ajé òdúdú ọlọ́lẹ́ kan sẹ́ èrò máa bọ́ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Ajé máa bọ́ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. ọlọ́lẹ́ kan sálẹ̀ gbọ́n mo ní owó ìwóró. Ajé òdúdú ní sọ o. Èrò máa bọ́ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Ajé máa bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ gbogbo owó ìwóró. Ẹ̀sìn Adéyí ajé máa bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Bóyá bàbá mi lè ṣòwò èso bàbá mi lè ṣòwò. Ẹ̀sìn Adéyí máa gbọ́ èso bàbá mi lè ṣòwò. Bàbá mi yóò máa ṣe ṣe bàbá mi yóò ṣe ẹ̀sìn mọ́ mi ní gbèrè ṣe bàbá mi yóò ṣe ṣe bàbá mi yóò ṣe ṣe bàbá mi yóò ṣe ẹ̀sìn àgbéyẹ̀ ní màá gbọ́ ṣe bàbá mi yóò ṣe ṣe bàbá mi yóò ṣe bàbá mi yóò ṣe. Ẹ̀sìn Adéyí òṣèlú bàbá mi òṣèlú. Ó yá sílẹ̀ fífẹ́ náà gbọ́. Ó yá ẹni tí èmi jẹ́ dúpẹ́. Ẹni tí èmi jẹ́ dúpẹ́. Sọ̀dí tuntun mi dé, ó mú dé, ẹ̀rù ńlá. Sọ̀dí fèsé àwọn ẹgbẹ́ sàfẹ́ràs. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ sẹ́ máa dẹ́gbẹ́ jọjọjọ. Ó yẹ bàbá mi yóò máa ṣe Sọ̀díkì yóò máa ṣe ó yẹ Sọ̀díkì yóò máa ṣe Sọ̀díkì yóò ṣe ó yẹ Sọ̀díkì yóò ṣe Sọ̀díkì yóò ṣe ó yẹ Sọ̀díkì yóò ṣe Sọ̀díkì yóò ṣe. Nítorí níkẹ́ ayaba nkọ́lé mama Jonathan. Ó ní mo mọ ojú mi ti rí. Mo mọ ojú mi ti gbọ́. Níkẹ́ súnmọ́ mi mo mọ ojú mi ti rí. Mo mọ ojú mi ti gbọ́. Ẹgbẹ́ tó gbọ́ ìlú ayọ̀ rẹ̀ olùwàlà láàyè mi lé. Ọmọ bá ń kọ́lé gbogbo ojú mi ti gbogbo ojú mi ti gbọ́ gbogbo ojú mi ti gbogbo ojú mi ti tẹ̀sí mọ́ mi ọjọ́ gbogbo ìró ọlọ́rẹ́ olùbàdàn sílẹ̀ pípẹ́ ló náwó mi lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Nígbà yàrá bá ń kọ́lé rè ó yá àwọn ayé. Ẹlẹ́nu lọ́sọ̀ o, wọ́n lè sọ tó wù wọ́n o, níkẹ́ wọ́n sọ lọ́rùn ọba. Nítorí níkẹ́ máa gbọ́ kí ló ṣe fún wọn. Tọ́fí obìnrin níkẹ́ ṣe gbọ́ kí ló ṣe fún wọn. Tọ́fí gbé okun wá. ó yá sọ fún wọn pé ọ̀nà pé gbà wá ọ̀nà pọ̀ pọ̀ wá o ọlọ́run wá gbé ẹ sókè wá borí wá borí wá borí ọ̀tá rẹ̀ o wá borí. ìkàràbà kọ́lé kò ṣe é. ìtẹ̀fàmọ́ ó ní kí ló ṣe fún wọn tọ́jú nínú kí ló ṣe fún wọn tọ́jú tó dúrà ọmọ pé bá wá ọmọ bá bá wá o ọlọ́run wá gbé wọn sókè àbòrí 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 lọ́kà rẹ̀ ó yà gbogbo bí ó ti wà. Kòwó bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe nítorí lójú, kòwó bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀, ó ṣàǹtọ́jú wọn lójú. Ó yẹ kòwó bí wọ́n ṣe nítorí máa gbọ́sẹ̀, kòwó bí ọmọ fọ́mọ ojú màrè, kòwó bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀, ìdájọ́ nílé ọ̀tọ́jú wọn lójú. Ó ṣàǹtọ́jú wọn lójoojúmọ́ o. Ó ṣàǹtọ́jú rẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́. Owó bí wọ́n ṣe wà. Owó bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe. Owó bí wọ́n ṣe wà. Ó ṣàǹtọ́jú rẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́. Ó yẹ ó ṣàǹtọ́jú rẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́. Ó ṣàǹtọ́jú rẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́. Ọmọ Ṣúlánà súnmọ́ mi nítòsí. Ìsúnmọ́ ìlànà sí ẹni. Ìkúkọ́ máa pa ẹ́ kárùn bá ṣe ẹ́.
Please all 94 sets. Please all 94 sets. Make sure you get one badge to go. Please make sure you get one badge. Please, if it is free, just take it. You can give us money or you can take it, but just take one. Please, the badge is available. Haki has the badge. Haki, please give the badge to the ushers. Ushers, usher at the back. Fakunle, please make sure each and every one of Fakunle students have one badge to go with. If they give you money, fine. If not, that's okay. Make sure nobody goes without one. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you are God. You are not just people. Ọmọ Ṣúlánà, you are not just like you. You are a great God. You are God. You are God. You are not just people. You are not just like you. You are a great God. Hey, ọmọ Ṣúlá, omi you are big. Only you can do what no man can do, Jehovah. Only you can do what no man can do, Jehovah. Ọmọ Ṣúlá ní kí ló ní kí n máa kọrin bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́lọ́ kan sí wọn ní ìtòsí. Only you can do what no man can do, yeah. Only you can do what no man can do, Jehovah. Only you can do what no man can do, yeah. Only you are that baby. Only you will never do that. Only you can do what no man can do, Jehovah. Only you are son. What no man can do, yeah. Ọ̀ṣunlánà. Only you are that baby. Only you will never do that. Only you can do what no man can do, Jehovah. Oh yeah, you ask for favor, he give you favor. You ask for money, he give you money. ask for wife, oh, he give me wife, oh. You ask for children, he give me children. Only you are capable, only you reliable God. Only you can stand, what no man can do. Only you are capable, only you reliable God. Only you are capable, only you reliable God. Sade, 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 Diana, yes. Sade, 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 Mida, Sade. Sade, 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 Mida, Sade. Sade, 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 Mida. Sade, 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 Mida. Sade, 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 Mida. Sade, Sade. Nítorí Ṣadé pè é bí gbàgbọ́bílá tó nílò olùwà. Òye dídé fún ìrànwọ́ rẹ̀. Àgbàgbọ́bílá tó nílò olùwà. Òye dídé fún ìrànwọ́. Kò sọ́mọ, kò sọ́mọ, gbàdúrà, kò sọ́mọ. Gbàdúrà ó ṣe rànwọ́. Gbàdúrà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ ó yá ọlọ́lẹ́kan. Ìwọ̀gbọ̀ngàn làgbàlá bì. Ìwọ̀gbọ̀ngàn làgbàlá bì ó. Ìwọ̀gbọ̀ngàn làgbàlá bì ó. Ìwọ̀gbọ̀ngàn làgbàlá bì ó. Ìwọ̀gbọ̀ngàn làgbàlá bì ó. Ó yá lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní yé máa sùn. Oya gbẹgbẹ 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 àwọn lẹkọọ sọ pé gbẹgbẹ gbẹgbẹ wọ́n ní kí tóri yẹn kọ́ ọmọ ṣúná wọ́n ní kí tóri yẹn kọ́ ó ní àgbàgbọ̀bílá tẹ́mi lórí wa ọmọ ṣúná náà gbọ́wọ́ contractors ẹgbẹ́ kẹ́nákì ó ṣe mo dúpẹ́ òun ló díje fún ìrànwọ́ rẹ̀ ó ní kí n máa tún kọ́ kí n máa kí n pùsẹ̀ on repeat àgbàgbọ̀bílá tẹ́mi lórí wa òun ló díje fún ìrànwọ́ rẹ̀. Kò sáma gbàdúrà kò sáma gbàdúrà ó ṣe ọwọ́ lélelélele àìsàn ẹ̀rọ lọ́wọ́ ìgbòrò àbòsí. Wọ́n ní kí n máa kọ́ lọ kí n máa kọrin mímọ́ ọmọ òṣùwọ̀n wọ́n ní kò sáma gbàdúrà kò sáma gbàdúrà ó ṣe ọwọ́. Ẹ̀sìn Adéwì ẹlẹ́bí ní ìbò àmì ìyá ọlọ́dọ́ mi lè yàgò. Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n tún kọ́ kò sáma gbàdúrà kò sáma gbàdúrà owó ṣe. Ẹ̀sìn Adéwì ọmọ ìṣúná-ọ̀nà ọlọ́lẹ́kọ̀ọ́sẹ́ ó yàgbà kù sí wa lọ́dọ́ rẹ̀ kò yà. Wọ́n ní kò sáma gbàdúrà kò sáma gbàdúrà owó ṣe ìrànwọ́. Ìsìnwá lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ kò. Ó ní kí n sọ pé bàbá mi kò ṣe wọ́n ń gbà o. Èmi fún ẹni ìyàtọ̀ bá o. Àgbọ̀pẹ́ mi ìṣó. Bàbá mi kò ṣe wọ́n ń gbà o. Èmi fún ẹni ìyàtọ̀ bá o. Olóko tó ju òkè lọ. Bàbá olóko ara. Olóko tó ju òkè lọ. Ọmọ Súlánù. Bàbá báwo ló dùn ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo tó bá pátápátá wọ́n dà ló fi ṣe wọ́n dà sáni bàbá fi dálé ayé òjò tó rọ̀ wọ́n dà ló fi ṣe afẹ́fẹ́ tó fẹ́ wọ́n dà ló fi ṣe ìròyìn lọ́sàn-án wọ́n dà ló fi ṣe oṣù bá lóru o wọ́n dà ló fi ilẹ̀ tó mọ́ ilẹ̀ tó ṣú wọ́n dà báyọ̀ kan mójútó àwọn ẹ̀dá àgbàmọ́ wọ́n dà ló fi ṣe ìrora ó ní kí n tún pápó ó ní kí iṣẹ́ máa gbàdúrà kí iṣẹ́ máa gbàdúrà owó ṣe rànwọ́ àti sí wa lọ́gbọ́n ó yẹ ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ kájọ ọjọ́ ìjọ wa lè bèbí ó yẹ ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ kájọ ọjọ́ ìjọ wa lè bèbí. dájú súnmọ́ mi ní tòsí nítorí dájú ó ní kí n máa sọ pé òsì òye ní olúwa. dájú ló ní kí n máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ òsì òye ní olúwa ṣẹ́gun fún mi dání láre bí sojú ọ̀tá mi òsì òye ní olúwa ó yẹ ẹsẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ òsì òye ní olúwa òsì òye ní olúwa dábì láre ṣẹ́gun fún mi ní sojú ọ̀tá mi òsì òye ní olúwa ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òsì òye olúwa pàṣẹ fẹ́mi dà pàṣẹ fẹ́mi súnmọ́ mi níbi tó sì òsì òye olúwa àjàwó bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ṣẹ́gun fún ẹ ní sojú ọ̀tá rẹ òsì òye.